name's Jim Moffat. My age is 68, and I work as a bike valet for the city of Victoria, downtown Victoria. September 28th, about 10 to 7 in the morning, I was going to work. And I looked ahead, and there was suddenly when I looked ahead, there was like a pickup truck was directly in front of me across both bike lanes. And I didn't have any time to stop or actually think much except like, oh no. And I think I got as far as oh, and then I hit the truck. I really don't know what happened when I hit the truck. I was out like a light. I came to sitting in an ambulance, and the ambulance was talking to me, and apparently I was talking back right up until the time I finally said, hey, what's going on? And that's when they told me what had happened and that they wanted to take me to the hospital. I told them I didn't feel too bad. I'm a little shook up, but I think I'm okay. And they're saying, well, you're kind of broken. And I went, well, hands work, arms work, legs work. Can I just, take a walk outside and self-assess? And they said, sure. And I took a walk outside. As soon as I stepped down from the ambulance, I felt my ribs moving, and I thought, okay, I am a lot worse than I thought. I saw my bike on its stand right in the middle of the bikeway. I saw the impact mark I left on the truck. I looked like my body in a fetal position. And I heard the driver or the passenger, I don't know which it was, arguing with a police officer saying that it was my fault because I was going too fast. The policeman heard him out and basically said something like, so you're telling me that a bicyclist in the bike lane caused this accident with your truck parked directly across the bike lane? And the guy said, yeah, that's exactly it. And the cop just laughed and said, no, not going to fly. 5 broken ribs, rib 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and damage to my kidneys because there was blood in my urine. And when they took the x-rays and the CT scan, they said I had bruised lungs. And what did I say? Kidneys. Oh, and the concussion. I have a hard time maintaining concentration. I sometimes lose words in mid-sentence. It's difficult to do anything other than just maintain.
How's your dealings with ICBC been with this no fault?
ICBC says that they're going to cover all my expenses to a certain point. They haven't been able to tell me what a certain point is. I cannot touch the guy who basically blocked me. When I mentioned the concussion therapy, she told me that I was authorized for massage therapy up to a certain point. I think it was like December sometime. And then after that, we'd have to reassess. And she asked me why I hadn't started massage therapy now. And I couldn't believe she was asking. It's like, I've got broken ribs. I don't want the massage, maybe. And then she said, well, they could only authorize it till sometime in December. And then when I talked about the concussion, she said that I wasn't authorized for concussion, that we would have to submit the treatment to them, and then perhaps they would authorize. And I go, so you remember what happened to me, right? You remember the medical reports and stuff you got about how I have this concussion? She goes, yeah. And I go, so what's the authorized? And she says, well, we don't know what they're going to do. Until we know what they're going to do, we can't authorize it. I found that puzzling because they're not medical. They don't know what the terms mean, or maybe they do know what the terms mean, but they're not medical people. They don't know what the doctor's going to do, even if he tells them what he's going to do, and they understand what the terms mean. The doctor might change his mind halfway through it. I don't know. So I find it difficult to deal with people who it feels like they work for a commission. I mean, it's just my theory that, if $1,000 is my maximum payout for something, and they can get away with only giving me 500, maybe they make commission on the 500 difference. I don't know how it works, but that's how it feels right now. It feels like I fight to get stuff that I need. And I can't even sue the guy. I can't bring him into court. I can't sit with a jury of my peers and have them listen to the story. I can't do any of that. And it just seems so wrong. It just feels so wrong. No fault. It doesn't mean no fault. It means screw the guy. And with no fault now, it feels like a lot of drivers think, oh, no problem. Now we can just run the bikes off the road because it's no fault. They can't touch us. And that just seems wrong. I really mean it when I think that drivers are learning that there is no culpability, no responsibility on their part for damage they caused us. So instead of yielding the right of way to us like you're supposed to, especially here, if you're riding a bicycle, be extremely careful because there is no guarantee that anything's going to be done for you. They say they're going to do it, but like I said, I haven't seen anything yet. Everything's out of pocket, which means if I get a massage, if I go to somebody who directly bills ICBC, that's great. But if not, I have to pay for it and then submit it and wait for them to figure out maybe they'll cover it or not, or pay me or not.